Imagine standing on a barren, frozen plain. The air is so thin and cold that breathing feels impossible. Beneath your feet lies a lake, untouched by sunlight for millions of years. In this desolate place where it seems life could never exist, scientists found something extraordinary. Living organisms, thriving in absolute isolation. Now, imagine if conditions like these were not limited to Earth, but existed on distant planets and moons. Could something be alive out there? If so, these tiny Earthbound survivors called extremophiles might hold the answer. Astrobiology, the study of life in the universe. It's a scientific discipline driven by curiosity, technology, and one key mystery. How does life survive in the harshest conditions imaginable? The answer lies in extremophiles, a group of microscopic organisms that break every rule we thought life followed. Take Conan the bacterium. This bacterium can survive levels of radiation 1,000 times greater than what would kill a human. Or the tardigrade, a microscopic creature so tough it can survive being frozen solid, boiled, or even exposed to the vacuum of space. These organisms don't just endure, they thrive in environments we once thought impossible for life. The discovery of extremophiles has completely changed how we search for life beyond Earth. Before, scientists focused on planets and moons that closely resembled Earth, places with liquid water, moderate temperatures, and breathable atmospheres. But extremophiles teach us that life can adapt to unimaginable extremes. From the boiling acid pools of Yellowstone to the crushing darkness of deep-sea hydrothermal vents. Now, astrobiologists are searching in places we once overlooked. Mars, with its frozen deserts and traces of subsurface water, it might harbor microbes beneath its surface. Or take a look at Europa, one of Jupiter's moons. It hides an ocean under an icy crust. An environment strikingly similar to Earth, subglacial Lake Vostok, where microbes were found alive after millions of years in isolation. But here's where it gets truly mind-boggling. Extremophiles don't just survive. They could help us survive. You see, scientists are studying how these organisms produce unique proteins, enzymes, and even DNA repair mechanisms that allow them to endure radiation, extreme cold, and toxic chemicals. These adaptations might one day be applied to protect astronauts from cosmic rays, engineer crops to grow in harsh climates, or even help us terraform other planets. And the most dramatic realization? Extremophiles suggest that the definition of life might be far broader than we ever imagined. If these organisms can thrive in boiling acid or the vacuum of space, who's to say life couldn't exist in a methane lake over on Titan, the sulfur clouds of Venus, or the freezing darkness of Enceladus? These tiny creatures are forcing us to reimagine our place in the cosmos. Extremophiles, they remind us of one simple truth. Life is endlessly resilient. It finds a way even in the most extreme conditions. And by studying these remarkable organisms, we aren't just expanding our understanding of Earth's ecosystems, we're taking the first step towards understanding life beyond our planet. And who knows? The next great discovery in the search for extraterrestrial life might not come from a distant star, but it might be coming from a boiling pool, a frozen lake, or a patch of toxic soil right here on Earth. These are Interesting Things with JC.